Up in Neptune, Thunder 106 plays all afternoon. Don't you go nowhere, no, keep that dial tuned. All across Jersey Nation, cross the Jersey Nation, it's a Marty situation.
Well, every broadcast, I always pick a charity that means a lot to me, has touched my heart, to try to highlight and bring awareness to the overall industry, radio and records. And this year, I come across an outstanding organization that touched my heart. Actually, Miss Cat back here, we waved to Cat, she actually introduced me to this charity. And when I read about it, it was one of those moments where I knew that this was the thing to do. I always wait for confirmation about things, and I just knew that this was the one I was supposed to be working with this year. It's called Billy's Bears. And Billy's Bears, if you come right on up here, please, come on up here, Billy. Billy's Bears is an organization that, yes, it has to deal with a special teddy bear. But what this little teddy bear does, and for the stories that we have behind this teddy bear for all these children, and people know how much I love children. Come on up here, darling. It just touched my heart so much. And there's a lot of mom and daddies out there that are in the military that aren't able to be at home, as you know, every night to tuck their little darlings into bed. And I know from being a mom, I know that's a real important thing, because I miss mine just being here. But right now I'd like to introduce Billy himself, and tell us your story.
Thank you, Charlotte. First of all, I want to say thank you to you for letting us come out here and share this. You know, I have something for you, okay?
Oh, you're not supposed to give me anything.
Well, this is a thank you.
Thank you.
And
I tell you. You better hold that.
And there's some good stuff in there, because I know Cat and Precious, they have great taste.
Oh,
and so.
Yes, they do. Thank you, ladies.
I also want to thank Cat and Precious. Thank you so much for helping me and being such wonderful people. Charlotte, thank you so much.
Oh.
And this guy here, Teddy, I want to thank him too, because he produced our single, and he's awesome. He is awesome. This guy here, though, is why I'm here. I've had the opportunity to go overseas a couple of times and perform for our troops. And I tell you what, there's no better blessing in the world for me than to do that. I'm prior Air Force myself, so having served, it's very important to me, because I know what it's like to be away from family. Those guys over there, they're over there fighting for our freedoms. And whether you support why they're there or not, they're still there, and they're our sons, they're our daughters, they're our moms, they're our dads. And sometimes when they're over there, you know, they're gone for 18 months. They could be gone for, how long was your last deployment?
My last one was a year.
A year.
I've done a 15-month and a 12-month prior to that one as well.
Yeah. Going over there and performing for the troops is a blessing, like I say. But I kind of fell into this, taking these teddy bears over there just because I wanted to do something nice for the troops. And one time I had given this bear to a Marine. And he came up to me afterwards and he said, "Billy, thank you for this bear. I can't wait to get back to my barracks to record a voice on this bear to send it back to my children." That's what this bear is all about. I give the bear to our service guys and gals. They record their voice in this bear, and then we send it back to their kids back home so they can hear moms and dads say, "I love you."
Does this one have a chip in it?
That one, he does, but I think I wore out his battery.
I'll hug him.
Hug him. So I can't tell you how many times I've seen tears come down a 7-foot Marine's cheek, or Army, or Air Force, Marines, Navy. It's amazing every time. I'm just thankful to be a part of this. This particular event here, we're doing something a little different. So with your help, we're going to send you one of those bears, and then you're going to pick a deserving child whose mom or dad didn't make it back. I would love to participate with you, if you would have me to do that. We want to make sure that we reach out to those kids. We've given out over 6,000 bears so far. Our goal is to give out 10,000 bears this next year. That's not even scratching the surface, let me tell you. But we're going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it until every child in America who has a mom or dad who's deployed has a bear that they can hear mom or dad say, "I love you." I want to introduce you to Dust and Buzzy. I met Dusty through your father on the racetrack. We were up in Milwaukee and doing a campaign with the bear. And Dusty's dad is the crew chief for a race team. And the reason why he brought us on to work with the race team is because his son was deployed at the time. And so he understood, he got it. So many people need to get it. They need to understand that when moms and dads are gone, there's a big gap left. A lot of times those kids don't remember mom or dad when they get home. Dusty, why don't you tell a little bit about...
Basically, before my last deployment to Afghanistan, I actually got to go to the Wild Horse with Billy. He brought me up and presented me with 3 of the bears, one for each of my kids. I have Olivia here with me. She's my oldest one. And I have Camber and Derek, and they're both back at home right now. Camber will be turning 5 in a couple days, and then Derek's only 3. When I did my last deployment to Afghanistan, the day I left, my son stood up on his own for the first time the day I left. Pretty much it was because of Billy and the bear that my son knew me.
Kat, do you have a bear that I could play a chip for? That I can squeeze?
Yeah, unfortunately, the artists were just so excited about this, and we have very few devices right now that are actually functioning, and the ones that did work, they're pretty much exhausted.
They were squeezing it a lot. Yeah, okay.
Because of the bear, prior to leaving, I recorded, did some prayers on them, read them some books, sang them some songs, and they have a 20-minute recorder in them, and I pretty much maxed out the 20 minutes on all 3 of the bears. And the kids all had them, so they were personalized to each one of the kids. And Derek, I know he used it so much that he ran his batteries totally out, and then he stole Camber's from her. And,
Hi.
He says hi. Try it one more time. Let's see. Okay, let's see.
Well, Billy, let me ask you, how do you raise money for these bears?
This is how we raise money for bears. We don't sell bears. We never sell a bear to a child whose mom or dad is deployed. We always give the bears away. We never sell a bear. But we'll have people come up and say, "Hey, I want to donate a bear. I want to donate 2 bears." In a couple of weeks, I'll be going down to Dallas, Fort Worth, and doing a couple of shows, and people will have the opportunity to give. We do at radio stations. We do Cars for Cash. We do different campaigns. We're going to be doing a television show this next year. We're going to be letting people across the country know that they can call an 800 number or text this in and for a donation, whatever we can do. We're open to ideas too. Any ideas that you might have.
You have a website?
We do. We have a website. It's billysbear.com, or you can go to our Facebook page, which is billys.bear. And that's all that information is on the back of this pamphlet. In each one of your bags, you'll have one of these pamphlets as well. I would love to meet you. I would love to talk to you. I would love to have your support. I'm looking for your prayers, is what I'm looking for more than anything.